Hey guys, it's your boy Hey Crispin, repping here life. Of course, this is Crispin 360. How you guys been? I hope you guys are doing very good because I'm doing very good. As you can see, I'm doing very good. Absolutely good. So today, if you're new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe, like and share. Tell your friends and family that Crispin is here to stay. Of course, tell your friends to come and watch Crispin 360 and keep on subscribing. To my new subscribers, welcome to Crispin 360, and of course to my old returning subscribers, welcome back. So guys, today we're going to be talking about housing in Belgium. Okay, so please take your pen and a paper or just have a coke or a wine on your table and just wait for me because Crispin has a lot of details to tell you guys. As in, I have some tea to spill, okay? So please don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. If in case you just tuned in, this is Crispin 360, and here I talk about recipes, vlogs, life experiences, podcasts, and then fashion. Okay, so today my topic for today is about housing in Belgium. Okay, housing in Belgium. Um, when I moved to Belgium 3 years ago, I didn't really have to stay alone because I was like always staying with people. Like housemates. I mean housemates. So I didn't really know the hazard or the hassle of going to find your own place until I decided to embark on this journey. And trust me, when I say I embarked on this journey, it was life-changing experience for me because I didn't even know that you really have to queue to find a place because it was crazy. Then again, this video is for the new people arriving in Belgium because I'm talking about the foreigners, like the expatriates, like the diaspora, those who are living in Belgium now. So, or even for the students, because in Belgium, there are so many types of housing in Belgium. So please, if you have in your mind that you're moving to Belgium, this video is for you. First of all, I'll start by saying this. In Belgium, we have the Flanders, the French side, and then the Wallonia, okay? So, in general in Belgium, we have a website called ImoWeb and then vlan.be. These are the two major websites if you're looking for housing in Belgium. Now, in terms of housing, we have the hostel, obviously. The court is like a student's apartment, and then the normal house that you can rent, and then the apartments. Now, all these four types of houses in Belgium are very common to see. Actually, you can see them, okay? But what this real estate agency don't tell you is that it's a long queue. Like, it's crazy. It's really crazy. Now, apart from these two types of websites that I talked about the ImoWeb and then the vlan.be. Okay, they also have like a private where it's like a Facebook market, or you can also go to a site called Tweedehands. It's also like a second-hand shop, like an app for that. You can as well go there and then look for all these things, and then you can find pretty everything on those sites. So like I said, the ImoWeb, the vlan.be, and of course the Tweedehands, and then the Facebook market. These are the four places you can find apartments in Belgium. But everybody, or like the majority, likes to go on the ImoWeb or the vlan.be. And this is where you can find all the reason why people go to the vlan.be or the ImoWeb is because they assume that one is the registered or it's more legal, where nobody's gonna dupe you or scam you. Because in Belgium here, it is very known, it's well known that apartments or looking for houses, it entails a lot of stress and people don't want to go through that. So there are people who just want to dupe people, scam people. It's very common in Belgium here. So please be careful when you're looking for an apartment in Belgium here. So back to my story. When I was looking for this apartment, I thought, okay, I have the money, I have a job contract, I can just go to any housing or maybe any website and look for apartment. I can just prove that I have the money or maybe the job to sustain my apartment. But hell no, it wasn't true. Dear Crispinators, it was crazy. I remember I applied for a house, and this landlord or whatever, or the real estate agent or something, they called me that, oh, Crispin, yeah, you can find this apartment, come for appointment. I was so happy. I'm like, yeah, this is the apartment, this is the right apartment. Little did I know that it wasn't it was like a movie, it was like a charade. I got to the place and it was very crazy. So I go to the place and I saw 15 people, literally 15 people, all looking to see this apartment. So I'm like, wait a minute, are we at the movie center or are we at the cinema or are we, are we going to do an audition or something? No, it wasn't an audition. All these people were looking to see this apartment, and trust me, it's like the best bidding, and make the best win. And after everybody sees these apartments, the landlord now has to sit down and then select, or I would say the criteria to look for the apartment. So imagine I'm single, I have no children, I am not married, and somebody who is married with children, obviously they're gonna pick the person with the family. That's how the system is played in Belgium here. So normally, that's why in Belgium, landlords give you like 3 months before to look for another place, because they know how it is. It is not something easy. You can be having the money in your hands like this, but trust me, only God can save you. Only God can save you. If you can't, I mean, you can have the money, like I said, you can have the money, but if the landlord doesn't like you, or if the real estate people don't choose you as the promised son, trust me, your money is waste. I tried this, like I went like 2 or 3 or 4, 5, 6. It was any appointment I go to, I don't get this apartment. Not because I couldn't fit it or I couldn't pay for it. No, they are very. I don't want to say discrimination. It's not discrimination. I think they just want to choose the best, candidate. They just won't give you the house just because you have the money. You really have to prove a point, before. And before I went into this whole drama thing, like I wish someone had given me, like the feedback, or like, Crispy, this is what you are going to expect. So maybe I'll be ready for this. But I didn't have anybody who went through that. I mean, I had friends who were renting, but it was like housemates, that crazy stuff. I'm like, no, I did housemates before, and I think I need my space now. I'm at a point in my life that I need to live alone. I don't want to do this housemate because there's a lot of drama in housemates, so I don't want to do those kinds. I like to live alone and have my own time, have my parties, do my stuff, So I decided to go on this, to embark on this journey. And like I said, it wasn't easy. Finding apartments in Belgium is crazy. Like, you can find an apartment, they'll tell you, oh yeah, yes, we like your documents, everything is fine, we're gonna hear from us, and then nothing happens, like nothing happens. Sometimes you feel so disappointed. So like I said, I checked, or I viewed, like, if I'm not exaggerating, I viewed like 10 apartments, like 8, 9, 10-ish apartments. I couldn't find anything on Web, or maybe from the recognized, apps, I didn't find anything until I went to the Tweedy Hands. In fact, first I went to Facebook Market, but bear in mind, this is very, very important. Listen to this. Facebook Markets, please do not pay money to them. There are a lot of scams on Facebook Markets. I don't know what people. I know people who actually got an apartment on Facebook, so I'm not also going to dispute the fact. However, be very careful if you're looking for an apartment on Facebook Market. 99%, most of them are fake. They are scams. They just go on Google and just go and copy some pictures and just come and post, and they tell you that this is the apartment. And people really, really fall for this. I'm like, how dumb can you be?
So what's the best? Airbnb.
They go on Google and they go and save some photos, and they come and then they post these pictures on YouTube, on Facebook, and people actually believe that this is the apartment, and people can be very stupid and very dumb, and they fall for this act, and they come back crying that I was due by somebody on YouTube because I didn't have, like, really? Like, how can you be so stupid, So guys, please be very, very careful. It's very, very common in Belgium to be scammed by apartments. Do not pay any money if you haven't seen the apartment. Do not pay any money to see the apartment, please. So yeah, finally, I couldn't find anything on Web. I guess I wasn't fit to find an apartment there. I didn't find it in Web. The same problem. Facebook Market, I actually ignored Facebook Market, Then I say, let me just try it on the Tweedy Hands. And then guess what? Tweedy Hands, I searched on Tuesday, on Thursday, I found something. Now, let me tell you something also good about Tweedy Hands. Most of the apartments, you are talking to the landlord directly, you understand? You're talking to the landlord directly. So there's no way you are going to be scammed. So I went on there and I got this apartment, and here I am. I'm in my apartment now. I have no problem. I paid deposit and everything. So yes, if you're not finding anything on the Web or the vlaams.be, don't lose hope. Always try like the second, apps, like I said, the Tweedy Hands. I'm going to leave the link under my description comment, so you can always click on it and just register an account, and then you're good to go. This is my story about renting a house in Belgium. So it's very crazy. I'm not gonna tell you. Look, you can be having the money in your house like this, literally. But if they don't like you, they don't like you. So some of the tips I can give you guys is that, please, you can find apartments on Tweedy Hands. There's a lot of apartments on Tweedy Hands, trust me. People always ignore that side of the house, and they're always like, oh, I want to go to Web or go to vlaams.be. I've been there, I've been a victim, and it wasn't easy for me. So please try also look into those places. And for those coming to Belgium, please do not pay any money to anybody if you haven't seen the apartment. No, it's a no, 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 no. I know normally with the students, it's sometimes easy because with students, they can find like student court, which is very good for them. But for people who are not students, it's a little bit difficult because why am I saying it's easy? Because with the school, companies or schools can always find something for you quickly. But I know these days it's also becoming very difficult. So I wouldn't even, play on that. But please, for people who are looking to move their family here or live here with their families and then do all these things, please look into this very, very well. Do not pay money to anybody if you haven't seen the apartment where you're going to be living. Because why would you pay money to somebody like something that you haven't seen or touched or feel? I mean, how stupid can people be? And people still fall for these things, So please, just be very vigilant. Somebody might say that, of course, if you have enough money, if you have enough, or maybe, let me say, excess money, some people always like to live in Airbnb for the first 3 months. You can live in the Airbnb for the first 3 months. Then you can always find something later. It works for some people. But if you don't have luck like me, like when I didn't have luck, please do not do this. Yes, and of course, like I said, never lose hope. Belgium is beautiful. The people are nice. The food is good. Hey, it's good country. Everything is fine here. Of course, you have to deal with the language. That's another story for another day. But we're talking about housing today. Please, the housing here is not easy. So please make up your mind and do your homework very, very well before you come here, okay? If you have any questions about housing in Belgium, please leave a link under my comment section. And of course, Crispin's gonna, respond to you guys. Once again, my name is Crispin, and in case you're new to my channel, this is Crispin 360. You can always like, comment, and share. I'm ready to help anybody with any questions. I'm not an agent, by the way. I'm not an agent. I just want to give you my experience. So you should know what to expect when you come to Belgium. Don't rush and come to Belgium. The apartment, it's crazy here. It's really, really crazy. Of course, you have to deal with all these things, and you still have to deal with address. You can find some apartments, they'll tell you that, yeah, we can rent it to you, but you can't put your official address in this apartment. How is that possible? It's also, it's in Belgium, it's very common here. You can find it. So most people live in apartments and their address is in another place. So so look at all these things. Make sure that always ask these questions. You always have to put your deposits in the bank. Never pay deposit to the landlord in physical cash without any proof. I know some people do it like that and it works for them, but listen, as a foreigner, don't try to do this. Always put the money into a block account, because landlords tends to be a little bit shady when it comes to monetary aspects in Belgium. So be very careful when it comes to these things. And see the apartment, get your keys, go and check it before you pay any money. Sign the contract before you pay any money to your people. And then check for the gas, the electricity, and then the water bills and internet bills. Sometimes it's all included in the rent. Sometimes so it's apart. So look into all these things and look for your, all these things. And please again, do not pay money to anybody when you haven't seen the apartment. Of course, guys, this is Crispin. As you guys know, I always come here and I'll give you my feedback, my 2 cents, what I've seen or what I've experienced. Once again, it's a boy here, Crispin, and on to the next episode of Crispin 360. I am out of here, and have a nice evening. Bye all.